Coach, congrats on the win. Tough assignment to fly to Colorado for a Tuesday night. What does a 4-1 win over a side in the Open Cup mean to this team based on the last results of the last few weeks?
Yeah, first of all, I want to say thank you to our supporters. It's amazing that we had here in person some guys and which were supporting us. That's great in this stadium now, and with this weather here that they are traveling. That's great, and a big thank you for that. It's a good feeling for us, for sure, after the last loss, and I don't want to say now the last results, the last few weeks, because don't forget we won also then the week before against Montreal, and we lost DC United before we won, and so was good, very serious, very professional. After 5 minutes, I would say, then they played directly long balls, box defending some moments, but then very serious to find the right moments to score at the right time, and then it's a little bit easier, but always serious to play. It's important in this competition. It's very important when you are playing against a good team.
Next we have Danny Schwarz.
Sandro, congratulations on the victory. What a performance from Mohamed Sofo. Was excellent inside the area, taking those goals. Was this the type of performance you've been expecting from him to start this season? I know there's been injuries, obviously, but he's been doing very well with you ever since you've called him in.
Yeah, I agree, Daniel. And what we have seen of him today is it's at the end the result of his development at the beginning of the year. It starts with the preseason last year, what I mentioned so many times, and it's good. It's good to see him. That he's very aggressive, that he's also very strong in the duel. So, and it's not a physical, tall guy, but he's very, very strong in the duel, very aggressive in deep runs, and then also to score, able to make the goals, to make the last pass. So worked very well, and he showed us the last couple of weeks as well.
Next year, Voss.
Congrats on the win, Coach. I just wanted to ask you on the importance of the rotation of the squad and getting guys these reps. Guys like Victor Polgash getting his first start, Denis Yengar also on the wing back spot getting a goal and showing his qualities, and also for you being able to change the shape of the side tactically speaking with the formation of the three-man back line. So can you just touch on like those two top of show, Mike?
Yeah, very important for us, and it is also the best example that not the structure is important, so more important is the principles, that we want to play very active, and we want to play very active. Depends on our structure, and it's good that some guys get some minutes, collect minutes now, and also then to win. This is also important that they were on the field with the result when we score, to celebrate on the field, not always to celebrate on the bench. It's also a big difference, and it's good. It's good to see the guys, good to see then Victor first time, a lot of minutes, Denis Yengar, Raheem Edwards, Haki, then Tim Parker, all these guys, Ronnie Donker to come in the rhythm. Very, very important for us, and it's good.
Next year, Michael.
Coach, thank you so much for the time. Congrats on the win. I have to say, looking at the rotated squad, I picked up on the fact that I totally coincidental how your front line, all young guys, your back line, Ruder Hack, Tim Parker, it's the experienced guys. It's the guys who have, either MLS experience or Europe experience, been around this game a long time. Each one of them did their jobs tonight. What does that mean to you to see each one of them step up, in their roles? And just a side question too, it was snowing, it was hailing before the game, it was a downpour during the game. Just in that environment, to see your guys just control the game, even though it's a second division team, what does that show about their, ability in your opinion?
Yeah, first of all, we don't forget that we have some injury players, especially in our offensive line. So Lewis Morgan, Cam Harper, Serge and Gomar, all these guys are out, they are injured. So, and then it's a good opportunity for the other guys as well. to play, and all the guys are doing their job today. They did their job today, and also the whole season. What I mentioned so many times, it's a great mentality of the whole group, and it shows when we are doing the rotations that we have our same idea of our principles, or the same idea of our style of play, and yeah, this is what I said so many times in the press conference and also to our guys. I love the guys. I love the group, and sometimes it's difficult moments in the season that can happen, but we are trying every time to work so hard. And what I said at the beginning of the press conference, when it's sometimes difficult in the season, during the season, that's normal. But then to see the supporters outside, that's for me the best. The result is top, the rotation is top, but also to see supporters in Colorado today was amazing. And this is what we need, especially to stay together, to come all together. And now look forward for Saturday, next big game against LA Galaxy.
Next, what does playing in the U.S. Open Cup as a competition mean to you and the club?
Very important competition for us. That's clear. It's not only to come here, and I said this to the guys, the rotation doesn't mean, okay, we are coming here and only to play, to collect some minutes for some guys. No, when we are here, when we play this competition, each competition we want to win. Also, every preseason game we want to win, and this is important. So, and we got the result, especially in these competitions, like a little bit like playoffs, to look for the result. But not only the result was good, also the play, how we played. So, and this is a very important competition. Now it's done, the job. Now Saturday, another competition. Next job is doing, because we have so many games now in the next weeks.
Go back to Dan.
Just wanted to ask you about Noah Ayla. I don't know if it was a three-man back line you had him, or a four, maybe as a winger, but how did he look to you in this one? I mean, he looked solid to me on the pitch. And what your thoughts for the first time now facing a lower division side in American soccer? What's your thoughts at Colorado Springs?
What was the first question about Noah Eile?
Yep.
Yeah, Noah Eile, and I saw when we fly after the game from Miami to Colorado, I watched 3 games of Colorado Switchbacks, and this is a good team. It's a really, really good team. So this clear direction with a lot of deep runs between center backs, between fullback and center back, what I said yesterday in our press conference. And and this was then also the reason that we wanted to decide to play with 3 center backs, because then rotation without a fullback, a clear fullback. Dylan Nealis is injured, Cam Harper is injured, and then we don't have, and we had to look for the load of Kyle Duncan. So, and this was then the reason, okay, to play with 3 center backs, and Noah did it very well, and he's able to play every 2, 3, 4 days, and so it's a good quality. And what was the second question? About the stadium, about, I think.
No, it was about Noah Ayla's quality and not about the playing. Your thoughts on playing Team the USL Championship.
Yeah, what I said, USL Championship. It's a very good team, and I was still really surprised. I was really surprised of the quality of the games of Colorado Switchback. Clear philosophy of their head coach. So, and when you don't play serious here, and when you think you play here with 50%, you will lose the game 100%.
Everyone, we have time for 2 more questions, Coach. First, go to Anthony, and then finish up with Mark. Anthony, you have the floor.
Hey, Coach. Congratulations on the win. Can you talk a little bit about your team's response given the rough game over the weekend? How proud are you of the fact that they were able to turn around and put this performance together?
But it was not our topic now to show reaction after Inter Miami game. It was for us. We analyzed this on Monday morning in our hotel here in Colorado. Very serious, especially our offensive transition moments. Then I had some individual conversations with the guys, but I believe in the guys. So, and this was not the best moment on last Saturday against Inter Miami, especially after winning balls, this situation, our transition that we have to play forward. But then was directly on Monday, when we had our training session here in Colorado in the stadium, was directly the focus. Okay, new competition, we have to be focused there. New structure, same principles. This is what we have to do, and to do our job and to play very serious.
And we'll finish up with Mark.
Coach,
you've now gotten a more crowded May schedule for your troubles. You're going to host on the 20th or 21st, either against Dallas or AV Alta. I have a feeling I know what the answer is, but do you have a thought about which opponent you'd like to face? Or I can see you shaking your head. You're just
Look, Mark, that's great that you know me. That's great. After over 1 year, that's great.
Yeah.
You ask the question and you give yourself the answer. That's top. So, but I give you the answer. But this is what I feel. It's not only that I want to give the answer. I feel it. I feel it now. No, okay, we start now preparation when we are flying back now. Watch the games from LA Galaxy, and then to prepare LA Galaxy. This is now the focus.